Hello everyone, and welcome to my Days of Our Lives official. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.
Kayla gently reprimanded Steve for acting as though he had forgotten their anniversary at their home. She gave in and kissed Steve on the lips when he asked whether he was forgiven. Kayla wished Stephanie could have her own special Valentine's Day date as the couple sat down to enjoy wine and her favorite cheese. Steve informed her that Stephanie and Alex appeared to have reconciled. Although Kayla was glad for Stephanie, she noticed Steve's unsatisfactory attitude. Steve acknowledged that he was concerned about Stephanie getting wounded and Alex's reputation as a player. Kayla reminded Steve that mistakes had made them wiser and felt that Alex and Stephanie should be given another chance. Given how frequently he and Kayla had split up and then gotten back together, Steve acknowledged that they ought to have the market cornered on wise. Steve noticed a text message from Tripp. Steve promised to get answers for his kid after telling Kayla about Tripp's concerns regarding Ava. Later, Steve and Kayla gave and received gifts for their anniversary and Valentine's Day. They both took out their presents at the same time, and they both laughed when they pointed to envelopes that looked alike. There were 2 Chicago Cubs baseball tickets in each envelope. Kayla recommended that Stephanie and Alex be given the additional set of tickets. Alex waited for Stephanie at a table at the bistro. He gave her a rose when she got there. Alex poured them a bottle of good wine as Stephanie sat down at the table. The drink brought back memories of his childhood, when his mother took him on expensive outings, such as wine tastings. He appreciated the experiences, but occasionally wished his mother had raised him in a more conventional manner. Stephanie felt that Alex had been molded by those experiences, and she was grateful to his mother for the man he had grown into. Admire Days, B&B, General Hospital, or other soap operas. Participate in the discussion on our SC boards. To interact with fans and start a conversation right away, click here. In return, Stephanie talked candidly with Kayla about her early years in California. Stephanie reaffirmed that her mother had prioritized family vacations with the two of them and had always made her feel valued. Stephanie didn't regret her childhood because it had also shaped her, even though she was glad to have her father back in her life. Alex concurred and was appreciative that Stephanie had found him throughout her quest. When the two enjoyed their desserts, Stephanie's chin was covered with cream. After laughing and brushing it aside, Alex leaned in to plant a kiss. Leo complained about not being permitted to return to the set while strewn his office materials on the bed at his flat. Fearing that the police were coming to arrest him for stealing, he hastily covered the goods when he heard a knock on the door. Rather, Javi walked inside and declared that he had given Leo a Valentine's Day kiss. Before giving Leo a serious kiss, he planted a chocolate kiss in his hand. Leo withdrew and expressed regret for not booking a table for supper. Javi reassured Leo that he got it. Javi would give Leo some time to think about losing his dream job. To exchange gifts, the couple sat on the bed. Javi handed Leo a pillow that was engraved with the words, "Come sit by me if you have nothing nice to say." Javi revealed that the gift instantly brought Leo to mind and assured him that he would always be available for a sit-down. After setting the pillow center on his bed, Leo went to get his present for Javi. Javi opened the box with excitement when he saw it was from a luxury retailer. "It must have cost a fortune," he said, swooning over the blue scarf within. Leo opposed Javi's request that they return it because he wanted to get Javi a great present while he was still able to. The pair decided to spend the evening indoors, watching TV and ordering room service. However, a dispute arose when Javi clarified that he wanted to see the outcome of the big game after Leo mistook his desire to watch Drag Race. Javi wanted to see his home state basketball team play in the playoffs, but Leo thought he was referring about football. Javi revealed that he had always felt more connected to his father when he watched the games as a child. When Javi told his father he was gay, he was afraid of his father's reaction, but he was very accepting. But Javi's mother had been another matter. Later, Javi and Leo watched the basketball game while lying in bed. Leo was enjoying the men in shorts as Javi explained the game to him. After joking that he would buy Javi a pair of basketball shorts for Valentine's Day next year, he became concerned that he was assuming too much about their relationship. Javi grinned and declared that he was excited to spend Valentine's Day with Leo the next year, as he embraced him more. Leo became ecstatic and acknowledged that he was getting into the game after Javi's squad scored. He mostly liked seeing a different side of Javi. The pair shared a kiss. As Leo, Javi turned off the game and collapsed back onto the bed. Tate informed Johnny and Chanel in the hospital that Sophia's mother had changed her mind about the adoption. Johnny gave Chanel a look and said, "Maybe you just did," in response to Tate's statement that Sophia and him needed to find the ideal couple. Chanel explained that she and Johnny may adopt the child after Tate became perplexed. The couple explained that they had been talking about starting a family when Tate inquired if they were serious. Tate offered his condolences after Chanel and Johnny discussed their encounter with Kayla. Johnny said that they had been considering their choices before to Tate's arrival. He and Chanel thought that meeting Tate might have been fate telling them it was meant to be. Since he and Tate were cousins, Johnny explained, the child would remain in Tate's family. Johnny was concerned that Chanel might be coming on too strongly, or that they might be upsetting Tate. Tate informed them that was untrue, and that he and Sophia had been looking for a suitable pair that Sophia's mother would approve of for a while. Chanel questioned whether Sophia's mother would only approve the adoption if the couple was from her church after he informed them about the couple who had backed out. Tate was only aware that Sophia's mother would prefer the adoptive spouse to have good Christian values, thus he was unable to provide specifics. After Tate clarified, Johnny and Chanel looked at each other once more. Tate stated that since he was already running late for their date, he wanted to meet Holly before he could speak with Sophia. He thought Johnny and Chanel would make wonderful parents, therefore he was optimistic that things could be straightened out with the baby. Holly posed uneasily in her negligee before the mirror at the Horton cabin. When Doug arrived, he took in Holly's outfit. He turned away abruptly, and so did Holly, embarrassed. Doug turned back cautiously and claimed that Julie had sent him on an errand to the cabin. Tate was late, but Holly acknowledged that she had arrangements with him. Holly faltered that she was just trying on the negligee and that she would take it off before Tate got there when Doug said that she and Tate had quite the night. In an embarrassing attempt to explain, Doug said that he had merely meant that Holly looked nice. When he discovered what Julie had sent him looking for, he vowed to depart. Holly questioned in jest if it was a collection of love poems, and she was shocked to find out that her hunch was right. Doug discovered the book and revealed that it included the words to a song his grandfather had composed for Julie. The gesture struck Holly as charming, and she wished that she might one day be as head over heels in love as Julie and Doug, Sr. According to Doug, he was a hopeless romantic, just like his grandfather had been. As he perused the book, Doug said he was astounded that someone could write so candidly about love. According to Holly's theory, the poems revealed emotions that the author was unable to express verbally. When she inquired about which poetry in the book had affected him, Doug brought up Ode on a Grecian Urn. Holly read aloud from memory the poem's opening lines. Then Doug started reading a note his grandfather had placed inside the book. I realized the truth when I first saw you. The most amazing and lovely thing I have ever seen is you. And I never need to know anything else. Doug confirmed that the poem expressed his feelings for her, and Holly thought over the words.